Welcome, one and all. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It is... What is it? What was it today? It was like 96 degrees outside. Thank you all for standing up in this heat and being here tonight. Of course, it may be hot out there. You're the heroes. Stay hydrated. It may be hot outside, but in here, it's Christmas. Because yesterday, we all got the present we wanted. FBI agents raided Mar-a-Lago. That's the most beautiful sentence America has ever produced. It's right up there with "we put cheese inside the crust." Here's what we know. Early Monday morning, the FBI executed a search warrant on the former president's offices and personal quarters. I feel bad for those agents. Sir, I finished searching the cabinet full of empty chicken buckets. Where should I go next? Please don't say the bathroom. Please don't say the bathroom. Please don't say the bathroom. So we know the raid happened. We still don't know why the raid happened because we don't yet know what was in the warrant. Think about that. We're talking about the former president of the United States of America. The FBI raids his home, and all I can think is, I wonder which of his crimes they're investigating. Because he's done so many. It's hard. At this point, he can't keep track. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Let's see, the body's in my trunk. The meth in the glove compartment. The backseat full of illegal spider monkeys who definitely got into the meth. No? Oh, it's the busted taillight? Fair enough. I was kidding about the other stuff. Apparently, the FBI raid is all part of an ongoing investigation launched by the National Archives and Records Administration. That's right. He's gonna get taken down by the librarians, okay? Oh, they're coming for you, baby. They're organized, they know where everything is, and you never know which way they're coming because they're so quiet, okay? They are silent but deadly. Here's what happened. Back in January, the National Archives discovered that when he left D.C. for Mar-a-Lago, the former president took 15 boxes from the White House that contained government documents, mementos, gifts, and letters. Letters like correspondence with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, and mementos like Ted Cruz's balls. Just little, just...
Oh, my. Oh, my.
He carries them in an old Crown Royal bag. There you go. There you go. There you go. All of this is perfectly innocent, according to former second first son, Eric, seen here saying, "Who's got two thumbs?" and thinks this is one of them. Last night, he said this on the Fox News.
They'll probably find a note from me telling him how proud I am of him and what a great job he was doing as president.
Hey, FBI. Hey, FBI, did you find my note telling my dad how proud I am of him? Did you find a note of him saying how proud he is of me? Keep looking. The truth is out there. And in here. There was one inconsistency to Eric's story about how the former... Really? Wow. It's been a long... There was one inconsistency to Eric's story about how the former president learned about the raid yesterday morning. See if you can spot it.
You were with your dad as this was unfolding?
I was, Sean. In fact, I was the guy that got the call this morning, and I called my father to let him know that it happened.
So, you were with your dad yesterday morning as it was unfolding, and you got the call that it was happening, so you called him to tell him it was happening? From the same room? Hold on, it went to voicemail. He's not picking up. Dad, it's me. Dad, it's me over here. Dad, it's me, your son, not the one you like, the other one. I have terrible news. I'm in the room with you. Now, we learned the news of the FBI raid straight from the horse's ass because the former president posted the news on social media. These are dark times for our nation as my beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege, raided and occupied by a large group of FBI agents. Nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before. Well, of course it hasn't. No president has ever been as criminal as you are, and I'm including President Eustace T. Stabber. So, multiple... Tip a canoe and stab you too. So multiple FBI agents searched the entire property, even got into his personal safe, which prompted the former president to write, "What is the difference between this and Watergate, where operatives broke into the Democrat National Committee?" Well, first, Watergate was Dick Nixon breaking the law. This was the law breaking in on a dick. Second, Second, Watergate was an illegal burglary by political mercenaries called the Plumbers. This was the FBI with a legal warrant signed by a judge because of evidence of probable cause. You may not like it, but it's how the government works. The same reason you don't hear 911 calls that go, "Help, I've been robbed. The IRS has been stealing small amounts regularly from all of my paychecks. Come quickly." While the former president is under fire, our current one is on a hot streak. Biden's climate and health care bill just passed the Senate. Gas prices are dropping every day, and he done blowed up one of the world's top terrorists. Then this morning, he signed legislation that boosts domestic semiconductor manufacturing called the CHIPS bill. Well, the internet has taken notice. And now there's a new meme out there known as Dark Brandon, which shows a badass Biden with supervillain laser beam eyeballs. It's fun, it's spooky, and it's a cool addition to his other superpower, the ability to slow time while telling a story about the fire at the old Scranton Taffy Factory. Last night, I learned about the Dark Brandon meme from The Youth, Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy. After the passage of the bill, you tweeted this image of President Biden.
I'm not going to try to explain that meme.
And you don't need to. Because I get it. You pass a big bill, you post a dank meme. Remember when Obamacare passed, the Senate parliamentarian tweeted, "Ermagerd affordable health care." Of course, the Brandon part of Dark Brandon is co-opted from the right-wing meme, "Let's go Brandon," a phrase that translates to Joe Biden. But after all that he's accomplished lately, it's more like Joe Biden. So, it's a total turnaround for Joe. He's more powerful than ever, full of mysterious dark energy, and nothing can ever stop him except maybe his jacket. Because here he is yesterday in Kentucky, struggling with the wind to find the old Mr. Armhole. It's right behind you, Joe. Come on, Joe, 110%. You got it. Put it all out on the field. You can do it, buddy. And no, he can't. Is there a doctor in the house? Dr. Jill. There she is. Help him find it. There it is. Nope, that's the pocket. Where is it? Come on, you can do it. There's Mr. Armhole. Jacket back better. Come on, baby. Boom! Woo! Heart racing, thankfully. That was the end of the president's accessory troubles until 2 seconds later when this happened. He's walking, Everything's cool. Recovered from the... Oh, and there go the glasses. All right. All right, who hit me? Who hit me? Come on, show your face, Jack. No fair playing tricks on old Pappy. Jill. Jill. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Come on, all right, this way. I'm going back. I'm coming back.
You got it.
We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Ben Stiller and Darcy Carden. But when we come back, Space News. Come on. Come on, buddy.